Hey, what's up? It's Alvalanker. I'm here to just review this new video by the Opester from Opie and Anthony. As many may know, I'm a huge Opie and Anthony fan. Many of my fans and I'm fans of many people who are from the Opie and Anthony world, doing podcasts and doing comedy and music and big community. And so let's see what Opie has to say. This is a big controversial thing. It's trending right now on Twitter, which I'm sure Opie is so happy about because that's really all he lives for is for viral videos and trending on Twitter. It's all about him, even though he says everybody else is crazy.
I met the Nia. She's a lovely person. Nia goes way, way back in the.
Nia, he's talking about, is Bill Burr's wife, who happens to be an African American woman. And a lot of people have been giving Bill Burr a hard time because he's pretty much gotten very soft since they got married. He used to be very misogynistic and much more edgy, much more, a little more brutal with his comedy. And he's kind of sold out and gotten very soft lately. It's just true. I mean, that's totally. If you watch his comedy in order, you see he used to be really edgy and really funny, really crazy and misogynistic, and then once he got married, totally sold out and became totally submissive and feminist.
The New York City comedy scene. I hate to tell you this, but a lot of New York comics that you know and love, like the Nia. She's actually a lovely gal. She's all right.
Strong woman. She's a strong woman.
Oh yeah, so he's kind of like referencing, he's kind of throwing Anthony under the bus and pretty much everybody else who was ever on the Opie and Anthony show, because most of them are misogynists and, let's just be honest, and, say a lot of fucked up things about women and are, kind of borderline racist and borderline white supremacists. And, hey, everybody's got their thing. But, yeah, Opie's trying to play the righteous guy and the white knight here. And he's going to say, oh, I could just easily sell out and say I love Trump. That's not the in thing to do now anymore. Liking Trump is not going to gain you a ton of fans. What he's doing now, he's just selling out and being completely left-wing and just sucking up to the mainstream media, trying to be, get his name in the paper and not be bashed. And it's just all backfiring on him, like everything else in his career is done.
And in this society, there's a lot of people out there that don't like women in general, but they certainly don't like a strong woman. Hey, Bill, you gotta keep your woman down. Keep her under control.
Yeah, because Opie, like 10 years ago, and pretty much through his entire career on the Opie and Anthony show, he wasn't misogynistic at all. He was actually the most misogynistic person and would say the most fucked up things. That would even make Anthony, like, say, what the fuck, and cringe. So Opie is just a total bullshitter, two-faced, backstabbing, phony fraud.
I heard that a lot too.
Did ya?
But the pretty plus more with the no one likes Bill Burr, knowing that he just sold out Madison Square Garden, and then everyone was attacking her. And then the best part about it was that then she said, "Next, you're going to tell me Friends is funny, the TV show Friends." And then I retweeted that, and I just wrote, "Welcome back."
Ah, fucking home run, Opie. No, it's not funny at all. And he's gonna laugh at his own joke right now.
This is the question today. Why are people so bothered by what Bill Burr's wife did? Who gives a crap? It's a stupid politician. We should be flipping the bird at every politician out there.
That has nothing to do with it. It all has to do with Bill has gotten soft since he married this woman, and he's just gotten, so left wing and liberal. What he used to attack, everything he used to attack and bash, he has become just like Opie.
It's not like Trump's a good person. Trump.
Opie, we should all take our advice on who are good people from this guy.
Trump takes
This guy who used to have mentally challenged people, he would take advantage of people with mental disabilities and homeless people, and pretty much profited, made millions of dollars by taking advantage of homeless people, disabled people, people with mental problems, and taking advantage of them, putting them on his show and exploiting them. So, okay, keep that in mind while you listen to him talk about what a great person he is and how bad everybody else is.
sledgehammers to everybody. I think Trump can handle it. If Trump can handle it, then maybe you should be able to handle it. Oh, I know this is not not a popular opinion. I understand that. I understand if I just took my tongue and just started lopping. Or is it lapping? I think it's lopping. Lopping Trump's you know what. I would get way more people, but I can't do that. I can't. I can't.
Yes, you can.
Because unlike a bunch of you, I'm not dishonest.
Oh.
The dishonesty of the old Opie and Anthony fan base is ridiculous. It pisses me off because Bill Burr was a huge part of Opie and Anthony. A huge part.
No, he wasn't.
And when Jim Norton went off to Hollywood to be in the Louis...
Bill Burr was really not a huge part of Opie and Anthony. Like, he was maybe up until like 2007, 2008. And then after that, he really wasn't on Opie and Anthony that much anymore. After 2007, 2008. Maybe a few more times. And then pretty much once Patrice O'Neal passed away, he was rarely on again after that because he's, you know, he didn't like, he was started to get with that girl Nia, and he didn't like how racist Opie and Anthony were, and Jimmy, but I'm sure he loves Jimmy because he's a comedian, but yeah, Jimmy, these guys are all... Opie was a basic borderline white supremacist and total racist and misogynist, and now he's just backtracking on all that stuff. Deep down inside, he's still the same person.
CK TV show that was a stinkeroo, unfortunately. We invited Bill Burr to be, on the show full time until Jimmy came back, and
that's the end of the video. So anyway, that's just pretty much Opie just lying again, trying to get attention, and he's trending now. And if you look at the comments, why don't we do that? Why don't we go look at the comments? That should be interesting. I bet they're all I mean, it's his Twitter account, so I'm sure they're all his fans, right? Oh, wait, no, not really. Look at that. Yawn. Another one washed up. Have some dignity and quit. Wow, that's good advice, Hope, sir. You should take that. Yeah. Hey, Bill Burr, notice me, please. Yeah, that's pretty much what Opie's doing. He's just trying to suck up to Bill Burr. Male feminist. That's exactly what he is. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god. I don't know if that's safe for YouTube. But yeah, pretty much all of this stuff is just people shitting on him. I don't think there's a single fan that is actually saying anything positive to him in the 22 comments he got on this video. This multi-millionaire famous guy who was on the greatest radio show of all time now barely ever gets any notice, and he's just begging for attention like he is in this video. So yeah, that's my update on the Opster. If you want to hear some real funny shit, you should check out Compound Media with Anthony Cumia. Some of the best shows: In Hot Water, Bobby Tamburro, Bobby's World, of course the Anthony Cumia Show. Unfortunately, the Eastside Dave show is no longer on there, but Eastside Dave has his own show, the Davey Mack Sports Program. All those guys are fantastic. E-Rock's got his show. Big A's always, usually there. Bobo's there. Stalker Patty's there a lot. Garrett has a great show. Garrett Andrews. All those guys in the booth. Drew and Bobby and Steve Conti. I love all those guys. So that's some funny stuff. You want to see some funny stuff? Sign up for Compound Media. Or just listen to some old Opie and Anthony. And never watch Opie's podcast because it might ruin Opie and Anthony for you because it just sucks.